Animal cruelty. Ways in which animal cruelty can be prevented in Jamaica. Hi, my name is Oran Walters, and today we'll be briefly speaking on the topic animal cruelty and ways in which animal cruelty can be prevented in Jamaica. Come along, let's take you on a short and interesting journey. What is animal cruelty? Why is it a concern? And what can we do about it? On May 31st, 2018, the Jamaica Gleaner reported that the Jamaica Society of Prevention of Animal Cruelty says it is forced to humanely end the lives of over 65% of their intake due to health reasons and lack of resources. The quote, "We are going over 7,000 animals that are coming in, cats, dogs, kittens per year. Some years are worse, some years are better. Out of that, we are putting down at least 65% of these animals." As a young boy growing up, we had a pet dog. We called her Shelly. Shelly was a part of our family, right? So we had Shelly when Shelly was a pup, and Shelly grew and become an adult and have children or pups of her own, right? But to us, Shelly was smart. Shelly was a smart dog. So we would throw stones or object to Shelly, and Shelly would chase it down and pick it up and run back to your feet, and then she'll just drop it to your feet. And she's just there standing and wagging her tail, ready to go again, and you throw it back, and Shelly would run, pick it up. Sometimes you throw it in the air, and Shelly would do back flips, catch it, and drop it at your feet again, and ready to hold it again. So all these things Shelly had developed over the years with us as kids growing up with Shelly. And as I said, Shelly is a part of the family. So we would never think of putting Shelly in harm's way or inflict any form of injury or neglect or anything to Shelly, because Shelly was a part of the family. What are some of the ways can we prevent animal cruelty in Jamaica? There are several ways to prevent animal cruelty in Jamaica. The animal cruelty law needs to be reinforced with stiffer penalties. Authorities need to address the issue and to educate the people about animal cruelty. Teach your children how to have respect and care for your animals or their animals. Animal cruelty involves unnecessary inflicting harm, injury, or killing an animal. The cruelty can be intentional, right? Such as kicking, burning, stabbing, beating, or even shooting an animal. The FBI recognizes the connection since the 1970s, when the Bureau analyzed of the life history of imprisoned or serial killers suggested that most as children had killed or tortured animals. Our research has shown consistent pattern of animal cruelty among offenders, as more common violence including child abuse and spouse abuse. When looking at animal cruelty, there are many people who don't understand why should we care. Even if you don't like animals, it is really important to punish those who commit cruel acts for one big reason. It can be a huge significant that the individual will go on to commit harm to humans later on. The Cruelty to Animal Act of 1904 state that animal means horse, mare, gelding, colt, filly, bull, cows, ox, sheep, heifer, calf, mule, ass, ram, ewe, sheep, lamb, boar, sow, hog, pig, goat, kid, dog, cat, or any other animal, whether of this kind or species particular mentioned, or of any other kind or species whatsoever. Beat, ill-treat, starve, overdrive, override, overload, abuse, torture, or any otherwise maltreat any animals shall be guilty of offense against this act. Persons found in breach of this act or regulation are likely to face up to $100,000 or imprisonment not exceeding 2 years. I believe that can be stepped up. Abusing a small and defenseless animal has been the first step of many serial killers and murderers. Feeling the rush and power that comes from hurting an animal led to many other humans as well. If we don't punish and stop animal abusers, there's a good chance that we are giving them the opportunity to commit greater crimes further down in life. Together we can reduce needless cruelty to animals. Animal cruelty includes intentional malicious act of harm and less clear-cut situations where the needs of animals are neglected. Violence against animals has been linked to a higher likelihood of criminal violence and domestic abuse. One way you can help to reduce the number of animals without a comfortable home is to have your pet gelded or castrated. This will help to reduce the number of homeless pets that you know that in some countries there's a National Animal Safety and Protection Month. An entire month is designated to animals. I believe one of the best ways to promote animal safety and protection is to teach our children how to safely interact with animals. Pet lovers, parents alike, want children and pets to interact safely. But how do you teach them to be gentle and respectful of animals? Here are some tips. Set an example. One of the best ways we can teach our children how to interact with animals is to set an example for them. Children are watching and learning from adults. They have often mimicked behavior they have seen. This is a great way for your children to learn how to be calm and gentle with animals, how to approach them, and how to pet them. Set rules and explain how important they are. There are several rules that should be taught to kids as early as possible. Cats and dogs are by far the most common household pets and here in Jamaica, and the following rules will help to ensure both children and pets feel safe. While they seem obvious to adults, it is important to teach these basic rules and explain why are they important. Teach them how they can help animals. There are many ways that we can teach children to help animals, and doing so, we will help them to be responsible. They can make a difference. Small projects like bird feeders, recycling, and not littering are a great place to start. And help teach children about the environment and responsibilities. They can also help animals by going with you to donate towels, pet supplies, and food to local shelters. The animal cruelty law needs to be reinforced with stiffer penalties. Authorities need to address the issue and to educate these people about animal cruelty. Teach your children how to have respect and care for animals. Thank you.